Hey, everyone. Hi, Chow. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Randy. Oh, good. I'm glad you're here because you live in Norway, so maybe you get to see these things. I'm going to jump right in here. I do want to show you just a little bit of Happy Mail, and I've already been into it. I could not help myself. So, my friend Pam sent me some stuff. Okay. So, this appears to be some sort of handmade paper. It's really cool. It's very light, it's like stationery almost. And then that's a scrap. There's some vellum in here. This is some other scraps because like I said, I've already dug into this. Um, this paper is from a company called SEI, who I've never heard of, and I can't find it anywhere. So it's obviously discontinued, but it's called Hippie Chick, and it's got like these flower patterns. Hi, Freedom Deep. And then I really love this sort of polka dotty pinstripe pattern. And then it's got this piece of vellum, which I've already cut into. Um, and it's got this green with these weird hippie circles in it. And here's more like tags and stuff that came with the kit. This is so cool. And you'll see me using this on Saturday when I'm with Crafty Owl. Um, because I had to get it. Here's some alphabet stickers, Hippie Chick alphabet stickers, and then here's some like just little tags and things like that. So I guess these came in kits. Look at this vellum. Can you believe it? It's crazy, huh? Oh my goodness. Oh, you got that in a thrift haul? Here's another one of this one, which I'm really happy about. And then there's this one with kind of the hippie chick wallpaper, and then the pink florals, and then it's got these types of, I don't know, it's probably for like making albums and stuff like that. There's the hippie chick, and I got into the other one too because they're just so cool. What a happy surprise. The other one's probably available. um, this is authentic, and it's all like this. Hi, Cindy. Patriotic stuff, and like vintage patriotic stuff. And then it's got like the vintage papers. And then she sent me all her scraps, what I really appreciate. I love these tiny little red stars. And here's another one of this one. Here's some more scraps because I've already cut into these and started a sheet load. Look at this one. I love this. I have a stamp that does this, a couple of them. Then there's this one. It's got kind of like articles for the 4th of July, and then this sort of banner type pattern to it. Hi, Diane. And then this one with the dots, and then it's got your grand old flag, looks like. And then this with the stars, and then these sort of like little military looking things. More of that, more scrap. And then this right here, which is stickers and more scrap, and then lots more stickers, even like word stickers. Such a cool set. And then like little tags and stuff stickers. So I wanted to show that stuff because you're going to be seeing it again soon. But the reason we're here, so if you follow Jennifer McGuire, she's right now having a series with Aaron from Hero Arts celebrating their 50 years and celebrating heroes. So, for instance, the first week I watched it, they had Tim Holtz on interviewing, and then hi, Kat. Um, Last week they had Gina Kay on, and it was cool because they're not crafting, they're interviewing and asking questions, and you learn some interesting things about people that are out there, and we kind of idolize, but you find out that they're actually regular people. Yeah, it's great. It's great. So I've had my eye on this set forever, and well, for at least when it first came out because of this Aurora. And also I love bears. And these, you know, this is a Christmas stamp-ish, but these can be Kodiaks. They don't have to be polar bears. They can be any kind. The Queen of Tornadoes. Hi, Jay. And then it's got a coordinating die set. And then these little bees, because, you know, they're bees. So, and it's got a coordinating die set. But tonight I thought that I would make a camping scene because I just have this really strong urge to go camping. And so I have these little cabins, and I think I'll use this cabin. And then I have these stamps, which you really can't see them. They are, these are Stampscape stamps, but it's got like a little water thing. And then these trees. So I thought I'd make a scene. Hi, Jean. Hi, Gaz. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Maddie. Good to see you all. So first I have to start and I have to think about my aurora. And so what I did was I went online and I shot a picture of one that I thought was really pretty. It's probably fake and painted. They probably don't look exactly like that. But I do love the color scheme of this, and I love that you can see the stars through it. So I'm going to try and mimic that. And I don't have any mountains, but wait a minute, I do have mountains. Hang on. I do. Yeah, everybody's piling in because Elizabeth wasn't on last night and everybody missed her. Let's see. I think I have Tonic Studios. Okay, there's the moon, the stars, there's some mountains. Cool, cool, cool. Plus I have a die. I think I'll use the die. I have a couple of them. Come on. And this is an old kit from 4 years ago, I guess. So, I think in order to make an impactful and effective scene, I need to make a 5x7 card. To really get kind of the essence of this whole mountainous scene in here. So let me see what kind of paper I want to work with. I think I want to work with watercolor paper. All right. Let me grab a slice of watercolor out of here. Mostly because I'm not sure where my Bristol Smooth is. And I don't mind ink blending on watercolor. So I need a paper trimmer. This one for now. And so I'm going to go 6 3/4 by 4 3/4. Did you cut? Okay. And then I think it'll make the scene. I think I'll make it this direction. And I was thinking for this aurora here that I would heat emboss maybe silver. See, it's kind of translucent. I should almost use maybe, you know what? Let's do that. Let's go with a Tim Holtz. One of these sort of clearish ones. And I think I want to go. See, it kind of changes color, so I'd have to keep that in mind. And I could do both colors. So let's go. Let's get this. I think Uncharted Mariner comes the closest. That's Mermaid Lagoon. That's closer. And let's find a green. So they're going to be kind of translucent, so I can ink blend over them. Definitely. Twisted Citron is kind of, that's going to have to do. Hey, Elizabeth. Hope you're feeling better today. So that's where I'll start. I'll start by stamping out my Aurora. I had a feeling you'd like that one. And this could be totally a bust. I don't know what I'm doing. It's an experiment. I never got to see the Auroras when they were here. I tried to see it, but I just couldn't. Like, my brain did not see it, or I didn't. I think I already explained I wasn't sure which way north was. Is it towards Starbucks or... And that seems to come kind of... Let me get it going the right direction where it's curtainy looking. Okay. One thing about watercolor paper, it doesn't really like to stick to the sticky mat as much as regular paper. Let's get my embossing Rabbit Hole Designs embossing brush. Oh, I broke it. You love experiments, Jean? I know, me too. Okay, so I'm gonna need a piece of paper. Like I said, I'm not even sure this is gonna work, but I'm sure willing to give it a try. And if it does work, then you guys know how to do it. And if it doesn't work, you guys know what not to do. I saw that, Jay. You got quite a bit of hits on your videos. Did you get my last message I sent you? I'm going to go more than once because I am working on thick watercolor paper. I almost didn't go live. I was like, I cooked today, and I don't cook a lot. I'm an excellent cook, and I love to cook, but I just don't do it because, never mind. But anyway, day before yesterday, I know I probably told you guys that Mike is an exclusive scrapper for Costco, meaning anytime they need to throw something out, they call him to come get it, mostly like metal shelves and stuff like that, but every once in a while he gets beds and stuff. Well, he got a Traeger pellet grill. And let me tell you, those things are expensive, $1,700, but I've been having a ball cooking in it. All right, let's see how we did here. Oh yeah, I can see the embossing ink now. Get my picture out because I think it went from green to blue. Yep. So it went green along the edges here. So I'm going to try and direct my embossing powder. Try and work quickly because I don't know how fast it'll dry out on that thirsty watercolor paper. All right, and let's get the Mermaid Lagoon. Oops, I spilled some in the wrong spot, but that's okay. Let's get that moved around a little bit right here. That's probably going to do the job. Okay, let's get this warmed up. I have to hold it because I don't want to burn my Macintosh. I think that worked out exactly how I had hoped it would. Hopefully it's all melted. I think it is. It feels hot, so it probably is. Okay. So I need another one on the other side. Oops, got a little green in there. It won't kill anything. And I'm not going to try and reverse stamp or anything because, you know, we're working on watercolor paper. You need glasses. Are you trying to watch from your phone, Dawn? Oh. Okay. Let me flip it around this way. And we'll make this little curtain come down. I think I want it up higher this time. I'm going to need a magnet on here. Mostly what's going to happen is this thing is going to try and stick to my, there, that'll work. Okay, and just add a powder tool. Hi, Linda. Welcome. Okay. Might want to put ink on it before I try to stamp it down. Yeah, Joe wrecked his car a few years ago and his arm got burned pretty bad by the airbag. Better an airbag burn than a head injury. Okay, and then we'll do one more. That out of the way. Okay, we'll start with the green. So anyway, we got the grill, and yesterday Mike did a pork butt. I didn't like it, and I'm not a big fan of pulled pork. But today I did burgers and JoJo's potatoes, and it was really, really, very good. With some sauteed mushrooms and onions and bell peppers. The deer hit you? How does that happen? Mike says the deer in Ohio are really big. I don't know how deer are measured, but that sounds more like a moose. So what, they just go running out into the road and run into your car? Oh my word. Gosh, I'm glad you're okay. Okay, so now we just need color. And what I want to do is I want this to kind of glow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my Simon Hurley inks. I'm going to get out my makeup brushes because I can direct my ink very carefully with them. I might need to get some new ones out. Do I have one with kind of overzealous? I do. What do you know? Let's just kind of clean this off from whatever was on here before. And let's just start ink blending this overzealous. So that I've got kind of that sort of glowy feeling up into this sort of teal color. I know it's not rut time. Maybe it's just a crazy deer. Oh my gosh, it didn't like your clean car. Oh golly. Okay, and then let's just kind of blend that out a little so there's no real harsh edges. And then we'll come to our next color, which I feel like is going to be Tropical Tango, don't you? Hi, Pam. Yep, Tropical Tango it is. Randy, let me know if this is like totally a fake Aurora or if they might somehow look like this sometimes. A lot of the pictures I looked at, like it was almost still daylight. It was weird. Okay. And let's do a little bit of no diving. Lilacs do smell good. And I'll hit it the rest of the way with a brush once I kind of just blend these colors together. This would have been a lot nicer on Bristol Smooth. I should have got off my lazy self and gotten up and got it. Let's look at my inspiration picture again. Okay, we're doing all right. There goes Duke. I feel like this could have been watercolored too. Now, this is not the lid to that. Let us get into our, I think I want to blend on something that, this, you guys, is an old stamp. It was an 8x8 stamp, I think, and I cut it up. And it works just as good as the little waffle flower things. Now, this isn't going to stick down to it because it's watercolor paper that has warp. I'm going to come in with some Twilight. Oh, Bristol Smooth is great for ink blending. It's the best, in my opinion. So below this, it's kind of like a lighter blue shade. So I'm going to want, oh, look at, I made a mess there. That's okay. I'll cover it with a mountain. But I'm going to want a lake because I want the reflection. I want that reflection. So let's clean this off real quick before I make an even bigger mess. Come on, squeak. Squeaky, squeaking, squeak, squeaking. Yeah, definitely try it, Jean. Try the Bristol Smooth, and especially with like soft blending brushes. Yum, yum. Okay, so my lake is going to have like a horizon. So let's make a horizon here. And let's get a T-ruler. Get as straight as I can anyway. So my sky here needs to be lighter. Let me see. How do I want to approach that? Almost. Oh. Try and think of a good color here to use. I feel like, let's grab some GK ink here. It's always great for sky. Let's go with, I don't know about blue raspberry. That's too, let's try turquoise sea and see what we get. Amy, hi. You have a big mess in your craft room? Oh, that's my girl. If I have to trim it down, I have to trim it down. Let's go with a Unique brush as well, and let's see how this works out. We really want to keep that light from the Aurora. Yeah, watercolor paper isn't the best to ink blend on, but it'll do. It'll do. I'm going to have to trim this down. I don't like that. Even though it's kind of supposed to be there, I don't like it. I don't like it. Visiting with your daughter and working in the garden. My goodness. You haven't opened them. Oh, okay. No time to be in your craft room. Hi, Teresa. Cleaning the carpet. Yay. Fun times. That either means you're spring cleaning or an animal had an accident or a child. Yeah, I had a goober there. That's all right. We'll cover it. You're not going to see a whole lot of this. I really want to go camping. Okay. And I feel like I can come in with a little bit more of that overzealous and kind of, let's see, let me look at key lime here for a minute. Let me swatch it. No, overzealous is going to be the ticket. Visiting does trump all. Right on, Don. I'm envious. I haven't seen my kids in at least 4 years. Yeah, I like that better. I do. Just kind of giving that a little extra added blend out. Extra light in the sky. I haven't even painted the stars in yet. Okay. I need my tweezers. Thank you. Thank you very much. I know 4 years is too long. Look what I did there. Oh, such a slob. So probably only this much water is going to show. Now, the water reflection is going to kind of go like that. So I'm not going to try and make it perfect. I'm just going to do the bestest I can. We're going to come back with the turquoise sea. And nor am I going to make this a wintertime scene because I don't like winter camping at all. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's make our mountains. And I think I will do, let's grab the, first of all, let me do a Gaz and tidy up here a bit. Like that, Gaz? Let's just do a Gaz. So I have room to work. I don't like wasting your guys' time doing that, but in this case, it probably might get kind of distracting looking at my desk. I have gone winter camping, but no thanks. No thank you. All right, so here's my little mountains. Let's think this through. So it's going to come something like this. Maybe something like that. Yeah, my kids are out of state too, all the way in Oklahoma. Oh, it's stuck. I want to make sure I get this big enough. I can always trim it off, but I can't put more on. Oh, that'll be fun, Dawn. I think this will go on this side. I don't know. I don't know yet. Don't know yet. Let's do right about the middle. Let's do up top. That way, if I need to make another one, I have enough. But I mean, to be honest with you, I haven't been camping in 20 years, maybe. Okay. I'm covering my water completely. I don't want to do that. Okay, I think maybe right about there. Okay. Next stop, the hills and mountains. Camping. Now, this is where we're going to make a hot mess. Because I'm going to be using that Twilight again because it's a great color. One of my favorites, and I have a re-inker for it. I cannot wait to get the new colors. I cannot wait. And I'm just going willy-nilly with this. And don't be afraid to use your reverse fine clairs for this kind of thing because they are still really potent colors. Oh, my grandmother used to take me camping every year, more than once a year, me and my cousins. I don't know how she did it. She had a little Prowler trailer that she would hook up to her station wagon, throw us kids in the back with the window down, mind you, we didn't die, and proceed to take us to Yosemite or Dardanelle or Guerneville, which all in California. I want purple. I want purple. Let's go with the Monarch, I think. Yeah, I need a camper too. I don't think I could do outdoors in a tent anymore. I'm too allergic to everything. I need a re-inker for this one. And I probably don't need to ink down that far either, but just in case. I can always use the scrap piece for something else. I'm so excited that I got that Aurora though. Like I said, it's always shows up on my Facebook feed, always. And I'm like, I should get that. And then I never do. So as soon as it was on sale, I'm like, yeah, let me get that and one more. So I ended up spending up the same amount of money that I would have spent to buy that outright. But I like both sets, so. And I like Hero Arts products. Okay. Yeah, my grandmother was definitely awesome. She was. She raised me pretty much. Oh, yes, I am liking. Oops, don't cover my lake. Okay. Let's go ahead and make a fingerprinty mess here too. I have all the VersaFine Clair colors. Other than Tim Holtz, that was my second Gotta Have It All collection. And so I sure was excited when I found out they came out with new colors. It's just a really, really nice pigment ink. And twice I bought the Lisa Horton collection, and twice I've sold them again because I didn't like them. They are also a very heavy pigment too, but I just didn't. I didn't care for the interference portion of them. I guess I'm not as big of a fan of sparkly things than I thought I was. Okay, let's get some purple in there. So this is Twilight. This is Monarch. Outhouse, yeah. Dealt with those before too, but you know, I'm kind of more of a KOA kind of girl. Although growing up, you know, I grew up near Yosemite, and there was a huge fire. It actually led to the outlawing of fireworks in Tuolumne County, where I grew up, and we had to camp out there. While my stepfather was what's called a choke sitter, so you know, family of loggers, and I mean, he was working 10, 12 hours a day, and the commute back and forth to Sonora was just too much. He was not getting any sleep at all. So we all packed up, and luckily I got to take a friend with me and went camping up at Cherry Lake, and everything was black from the burn. So we basically camped in soot. Yeah, fun times. But and Mike worked out there too. They would come home just completely black, faces, hands, everything, from you know, clearing out all the brush and everything from the fires. All right, where are we here with this? I want to keep my lake, and I realize that this is going to overlap. I don't have any choice in that matter. I'll just have to put a cabin here or something, or a bear. I'll put the bear there. You lived at KOA in a camper? Oh, I've lived at a KOA before too. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna use my this is PVA glue to glue this all down. And I'm probably gonna go overboard with the glue, and that's okay. You're in your recliner eating popcorn? That sounds good. Although I just ate a big fat burger because I made hamburgers on that grill. I'm definitely going to be putting some sparkly in that sky for stars. Okay, and then this one is going to need to come right about there. I want it a little higher though. I think I can get away with that. Let me just trim. Oh, neat, Dawn. I don't know how far over. It looks like about that far over. Being extremely generous with the glue here. Yeah, since I rounded that out, I'm getting away with it. Now I just have to trim off all that excess. And here's where I usually get into trouble. Hi, Kenzie. Ah, hamburgers and a salad. I didn't take the time to make a salad. I made the JoJo's potatoes. I made everything in advance. I made it all this morning and thinking that Mike was going to grill. And then he didn't. So I did. I made him help me though, because I don't know how to use that Traeger thing. It's a pellet stove and it's electric. It's really weird. But man, does it smoke the food. Yummo. Okay. So we've got our basic background here. And I'm going to just grab an alcohol wipe and clean my hands off here a little bit. So we need cabin. We need some bears. We need some trees. I could do, actually, let me just wipe this off too, because the great part about working with black is it's not super reflective and it's nice and a nice contrast for filming. But the bad thing about it is you can't see where you've got ink everywhere. Hi, Melissa. Our cat is doing that too, and I keep forgetting to kick him out at night because that's the solution for me. Just kick the cat out. All right, let's get our bears out. I'm ready for bears. Oh, you know what? Let me just clean this off in case I want to use it again, and I do. There's a reason they call it squeaky clean. It's 5:49. Okay. Bears. Where did I put the stamp set? And there's the dies. Where are the stamps? All right, they're here. There they are. All right. So I think I'm going to need the smaller set of bears. Aren't they cute? And what I'm thinking is stamping them out on a blue paper, and then or with white ink. What do you guys think? That's what I think. And because if they were in this situation, they would be dark-ish. So not a deep blue like that. Let me find a blue that I think will work. Maybe that. Let's see, what else do I have? don't like that paper. Oh, that's pretty with it. So that's the one. Well, they're not in the daylight. They're at night. I could make them black, but I don't want black on here. I just don't. I don't know. Let's see how it works out anyway. So if they were white bears, they would definitely kind of reflect the color that was coming from above, and in the dark they would look blue. In my eyes anyway. So I don't want to heat emboss, I don't think. I might. We'll find out here in a minute. Let's grab some white ink. Carry on my wayward. Thank you, Cat. I think it works out too. Don't you cry no more. Now, where did I put the stamp set? Now, there it is. A lot of times on my scene cards, I don't do a sentiment. I might write, a note inside. A glacier bear is called a blue bear. Well, thank you. Thank you for that information, Melissa. Oh, and I know there's a coordinating die. I have to cut them apart here. Not my favorite thing in the world to do. But do it I will. And it is this one, yeah. Come on. They're all hooked together, okay. Try not to cut the die itself. Star. These don't work that great, but my other ones are broken, so that's my choice there. That's sharp right there. Let's get that sharp edge off. The white ink that I used is, and they're out of business now, Maker Forte Snow Flurries. But she might still carry it at Scrappy Shack. I don't know how close Hero Arts one's cut, so looks like they cut pretty doggone close. Himalayan blue bear. And her baby. All right. I almost need another little hill to kind of, okay, let's do that. Just a little one. Remember I cut out that, yeah. I just need a partial hill. In fact, let's just use the upside down of this, possibly. Okay. Let's color. And let's do that in the Monarch. I don't know if I'm going to get time to put a cabin on here. And I'm just using the ink that's on my brush. I think next week I'm going to have to get out some of my Gina K stuff. I haven't even touched it. Pretty much. I played with it a little bit, but I haven't done anything useful with it. Let's see here. See, this is this way. That covers up my whole line that I had a problem there with. And so they have like almost like a light shining on them. That was the plan anyway. Where did I put my tweezers? No, I don't know. Oops, there goes a die though. Here they are. All right. Look for my glue. Right back there. No. You guys. Oh, I don't know where my glue went. Do you see it? Let me look in the camera and see if I can see it. Nope. There it is. Thank you, Maddie. This way you don't know whether they're grounded or not. They could be. Hi, Beck Ann. Sorry if I didn't say hi when you came in. I didn't see you. Thank you. Now I could, or you could, or anyone could take and come in with your pencils and, you know, create more shadows and stuff like that within the bears to give them a more realistic appearance. But that requires a lot of time that we don't have. Click, click. So that's what we're not going to do. Elizabeth, are you still here? Are you going to be on Live with Jay tonight? Okay, I think I want to. Okay, I need some stars here. So let us do that. Let me get my Posca. Good Lord, I can't turn my thing. Are you Posca? No, you're Deco color. These kind of are. Let's see if I can get this one to work. Okay, perfect. Their live is at 6:30 Central. Usually this is really runny, which makes me unhappy. Let's find out. Yeah, see, you can't even see it on there because it's so runny. Boo! Let's get something we know isn't runny. This isn't runny, but it is also not. Oh, it's flowing if I shake it. Thank you. There we go. Because remember, in my inspiration picture, you could see the stars in these curtains. They're kind of disappearing though, aren't they? Might have to go in with a second coat, or go in, let these fade, and then go in with my P.H. Martins and a stylus. Yeah, they did. They're completely disappearing into that. Well, not completely, but pretty much more than I want. Hi, Crystal. Thank you. You just got acrylic brush markers because of Dawn? Oh my gosh, we are all horrible, horrible, horrible enablers. Or wonderful, wonderful enablers. I guess we could look at that on a positive side, right? Okay, let me get a teeny tiny stylus. They'll stay nice and bright this way. So they will look like there's some far away and some closer up. I don't think I have any acrylic brush markers. I have Corrine markers, I have Zig markers. And I have, I know that the Poscas are acrylic, but they're not brush markers. I feel like my lake probably should be darker. My sky should be darker up here too. Hey, but it was an experiment, right? And it worked. So you guys saw how to do that. And I did one of my very first YouTube tutorials was how to do an aurora, but it was a totally different. Totally different. That almost looks like mountains. So we need trees and we need the cabin and other things, but hi, Melissa. So since it is a little after 6, and I do like to have a little bit of time in between my video and going over to watch Jay, but I feel like this really came out neat. Probably what I'll do is add the other things at some point tomorrow and then upload the finished card to the community tab so that you guys can see the whole thing, because I feel like I want to color these bears even though they're blue. Hey, Bernie, I haven't seen you in forever. Oh my goodness, good to see you. And then I got a little mucky right there, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to. You could put more like farther away mountains back here so that they're like surrounding. Anyway, thank you everybody for coming tonight. I hope that you have been MIA. I'm so happy to see you now. We have to catch up. If you like the video, you know what to do, all the YouTubey things. And at 6:30, Jay will be live with our friend Elizabeth Costa Rogers on Craft by Jay, his channel. Thanks for coming. I hope that you have a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys back here tomorrow morning with Dawn for our Junk Journal series, 9 o'clock Central. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.